Breaking news, the Turner neighborhood on high alert this morning after someone shot a Wyandotte County sheriff's deputy during an armed robbery overnight.
Yeah, let's take a live look at the gas station where it happened, and now officials are searching for the suspects. Police believe it's all part of an hours-long crime spree. They say the same suspects may have robbed 3 gas stations on both sides of the state line.
So it all started at this Shamrock gas station near 85th and Woodland in Kansas City around 10 o'clock last night.
Then at about 12:45 this morning, the suspects walked into this Phillips 66 near 79th and Warnell, and we're told the suspects not only pistol whipped a clerk, but they fired their guns into the air. A bullet hit a bystander in the hand.
And at about 1:30, they crossed over to Kansas to rob the 7-Eleven at 44th and Shawnee Drive. But that's when the sheriff's deputy walked into the gas station just after his shift and was shot multiple times.
41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez has been talking to investigators at the 7-Eleven there. And Andres, do you know much about the status of that deputy?
We know that he is right now in critical condition at the hospital, but right now sheriff deputies here on scene are saying that they are optimistic that he will make it through after surgery. At this point, they have cleared the scene here at the 7-Eleven. People are once again gassing up and going into the convenience store. We're told by the Wyandotte County Sheriff's Office that shortly after 1 o'clock this morning, the deputy had just gotten off his shift and he stopped by the store to buy something. That's when 3, maybe 4 armed robbers walked in and shot the deputy. They shot him multiple times. The deputy right now, as I said, is in critical condition at the hospital. We spoke to the Wyandotte County Sheriff a short time ago. Take a listen.
I tell you, in a situation like that, we have full forces out here, but it's also important to understand that we're worried about the community right now, and so our focus is exactly on that, trying to find these individuals and trying to do a search so that we can get them before maybe they try to get in somebody's home or steal one of their cars.
Now, a large perimeter around this area has been set up. Sarah Hollenbeck has that part of the story. And besides the local law enforcement getting assistance in this investigation, the FBI has a number of agents out here dedicated on this particular case. Reporting live in Kansas City, Kansas, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.
And Andres, as you said, that 7-Eleven there, which is part of a Phillips 66, isn't the only scene officials are working this morning. We showed you this map just a little while ago. Actually, this is the picture of the Shamrock that was also robbed. Here's the map. Officials are also in KCK near the Frito-Lay plant where the suspects are believed to have ditched their car.
And this morning, the Turner neighborhood is on high alert as officials search on the ground and in the air for those men. 41 Action News reporter Sarah Hollenbeck is live at that scene. Sarah, why are investigators focused on the Turner neighborhood?
Well, right now I can tell you that these deputies have been coming and going throughout this area, especially now that it's picking up with a lot of business crowds coming in to start and open their companies. Now, right now they are searching on the ground as well as in the air over this area, but we're seeing fewer deputies than we did when we first got out here, and that's because they told me that they really went through this entire area and were not able to locate those suspects. Now, we know that they ditched a car here by the Frito-Lay plant, and that's when this all started. We watched as those deputies search with huge spotlights in the area trying to find these men that may have been involved in this robbery. And they tell us that right now they've been communicating with the Turner School District. The superintendent of that school district tells us that schools will start on time, but she wants parents to take extra precaution as they're dropping off their children this morning. Reporting live in Wyandotte County, I'm Sarah Hollenbeck, 41 Action News.